As a student and as a parent, there are different educational paths a student can pursue. These different types of environments are public, private, and homeschool education. Most schools, private and public, have libraries filled with books on different topics. Most post-secondary schools, like colleges, require students to purchase textbooks, but students are also given the opportunity to buy an online version of the textbook. Homeschooling uses different homeschool provided sources or the parent's own curriculum so the student can learn at their own pace. Most of us regularly update things we use in our daily life, like phones, softwares, and cars. As a progressive nation, we need to stay up to date with the new advancements of our society. And for those students who do not have access to a computer at home, many schools are providing laptops to access the online curriculum. Additionally, public libraries have seen a resurgence of traffic strictly for the use of their computer system for use of online services. The problem throughout different environments of education is that different institutions are at different levels of technological awareness and use. Dr. Christensen, director at the University of North Texas Institute for the Integration of Technology into Teaching and Learning, cites from the U.S. Congress Office of Technology Assessment that helping teachers effectively incorporate technology into the teaching and learning process is one of the most important steps the nation can take to make the most of past and continuing investments in educational technology. When people become more familiar with technology, they have an easier and more positive experience. Fear of technology and change is the primary source of resistance to using technology. All educational institutions should convert to technology-only based learning to avoid the differences in resources of education. This is an important issue to address because without all the educational environments using the same level of technology, one institution or environment has an advantage over another. This conversion will help students by integrating them at an early age into technology so they can be more aware and friendly when they need to use it in later education, jobs, or everyday life. Not only is blended learning, which is learning opportunities that include both face-to-face and online interaction, being used more often in college-level classes, but also in elementary education. Students can now enroll in virtual schools to complete their education without the use of a classroom. Converting to online resources and making all things equal across educational environments also gives equal learning opportunity to the whole population, no matter wealth, location, or qualifications. Using the same online resources in every aspect of educational learning would mean that no one school, district, or educational institution has an advantage over the other, and all students are given equal access and the same opportunity to excel in their learning path. The U.S. Department of Education website states, online learning opportunities and the use of open educational resources and other technologies can increase educational productivity by accelerating the rate of learning, reducing costs associated with instructional materials or program delivery, and better utilizing teacher time. The switch to online-based learning methods is not only academically efficient, but also physically and environmentally responsible. With the conversion to online learning, students' backpacks will become lighter as they will have less paper resources to carry, like textbooks, notebooks, folders, and notepaper. This will alleviate the weight the children will have to carry to classes, helping their physical well-being with less to carry, causing less strain on their backs. And students will also have a centralized location to gain access to all of their learning materials. Another way converting to technology-based learning will benefit students physically is the font on the computers and technology the students are reading is adjustable. There are many situations in which eyesight can hinder the learning ability of some students. From an environmental standpoint, less paper, books, and etc. means less trees to cut down and less paper waste. Students can complete their studies through technology only and veer from resources used in the past. Ben McNeely, Senior and Managing Editor of Technician, which is the student newspaper at North Carolina State University, states, "Now technology is advancing at such a rate that traditional ways of teaching and learning are not pushing students and teachers to their full potential." College students understand the ways in which technology can help further students' education better than traditional ways we have used in school institutions in the past. The social impact of the conversion to online learning can be greatly affected by the teacher's attitudes and familiarness with the software. This not only affects the quality of learning the students are receiving, but also the attitude the students will have towards the technology and the subject matter. Society is moving more towards online resources rather than physical resources. The switch to technology-only resources will help further the technological awareness of society, force people to become more dependent on the use of resources through technology, and get society as a whole on the same plane of communication.